Welcome. Hello. I'm sorry, y'all. This is going crazy right now. Okay, I don't know what's happening, but every time that I was trying to go live, it kept kicking me off. So hopefully this is okay. I'm just going to adjust, and I'm just going to have to adjust this for some of you guys that are coming because it seems a little low. But hopefully everything's all good. But welcome to the Divine Feminine Chat. I hope everybody can make it over here because the other one just wasn't working correctly. So I apologize for that. But let's go ahead and get started. I thank you guys so much for coming to the Divine Feminine Chat today. Lord. Okay. So today we're going to start off just to let you guys know that the Divine Feminine Chat is not about male bashing at all. It's all about the upliftment of women. Today on DFF, which is the Divine Feminine Chat, we're going to be talking about whatever spirit needs to bring to us today. It's going to be the update for the Divine Feminine, for the goddesses that are out there. So just get locked and loaded. It gets very real with the energies that are going on. I wouldn't be surprised. So I'm going to do a love reading for the Divine Feminine. We're going to look into the Divine Feminine's emotions. We're going to also, at the end, if anyone's interested, do any quick one word or one question readings in regards to your Divine Masculine. So if you're interested in that, then make sure you definitely contact me on my Gmail account at gracefulhealingretreat.com. The information was below. It's under donations if you want to donate for that cause. So we're going to be talking about the Divine Feminine update. It is Libra season, right? I think we are, no, is it Scorpio season? Hello, how you guys doing? Is it Scorpio season? I think we're in Scorpio season, right? So we have October 31st coming around the corner, which will be the Huntress Moon. So there's a lot of changes that are going on now in just in general. In regards to the Divine Feminine, the awakening, the awareness that you guys may be going through. I'm really feeling the need to speak about wanting to become more spiritual, wanting to tap into that spiritual knowledge, wanting to get a better understanding of that which has maybe not been taught. So this is a time for learning for the Divine Feminine as well. So I love it. It has been kind of turbulent. I would like to say the last couple of weeks, or at least since the last time I came live with you guys. It has been a bit turbulent for the Divine Feminines. Emotional, I can say as well. And it's almost like a need to keep your emotions in check or not to get overwhelmed by your emotions. That kind of, that's the kind of energy I'm seeing. So with that in mind, let's just find out what the goddess message is. Let's start off with the goddess message, and then we'll just go into the Divine Feminine Chat in an organic way. I'm just going to follow Spirit's guidance. Thank you, Holy Spirit, ancestors, angels, and guides. I thank you for your divine guidance for the Divine Feminines today. Bring forth the messages that they need to hear to help them on their journey. And these readings are not time sensitive, so whenever you actually watch this reading, that's when it's for you. If you're live, then it's really what you need. Wow, it's just so funny. I just said that. Guess what comes out, right? Emotions. Trying to balance it out. Responsibility regarding your emotions and feeling a level of doubt. Let's get a little deeper into this for our Divine Feminines. And thank you guys so much for coming out. I appreciate it. So let's go ahead and get a little deeper. I want to start off with this doubt that I'm seeing, and let me turn down the light a bit because I want to make sure you guys can see this message. I'm gonna turn it down because I want to make sure you guys can see the message, but I do need a little bit of light if that's okay with y'all. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see the message here, but it's in regards to doubt. Okay, and the horses, it's bringing my attention to the horses here, which is just talking about that level of action, taking action, taking those next step forwards, maybe feeling some level of doubt, taking the next steps forward. And then I'm being brought to, I never noticed that we have birds in here as well. So again, it just makes me believe this is what I'm really feeling like. This is about your communication, how you communicate. Your emotions even, because I'm seeing water here as well. It's almost like she's feeding the birds too. Yeah, look at this, guys. Wow. Okay, so we have strategies and then we have hostilities. Look, so I mean, I really feel like the underlining current is your lack of confidence in your ability to take these steps forward. And so I feel like it's causing some level of hostility towards whoever, towards your mate, towards the people around you. But it's because, and I'm gonna go an extra step deeper because I'm just nosy like that. So, but I totally understand. And this just goes back to what I was saying. And it's so funny, as soon as I open the deck, look at that. Divine masculine and feminine energy right there. Okay. So this hostility, like, what is going on, guys? Talk to me. Like, I'm here. So just make sure, if you have any comments, just go ahead and leave your comments. I'm here. I'm listening to you. I'm going to try to see it as they come up. If I don't see it initially, then it usually comes back around. But if you have a comment in regards to it, just let me know. Okay, in regards to the hostilities here, what's going on with the divine feminine? It's feeling a bit hostile. And it's like I said, I feel like it's really rooted in the doubt here. But I want to find out. Thank you, Holy Spirit, ancestors, angels, and guides. Ooh, okie. Oh, I feel like more. I feel like this one too. Okay, yeah. Okay. Okay, so yeah. So again, this level of doubt is because you really don't see things moving forward. It's like you almost are not quite sure what the future holds. So it's this level of mystery that's going on. And I don't think you guys like it. Don't get it twisted. I don't like it either. So then we have faith here in reverse. So then it's like a lack of faith as a result of you not knowing what to expect. This is like new charted territory. That's what I'm feeling. And it's so interesting because then we have strategy here as well. So it's like, and we have order. So this is like you're wanting to put things in order. I bet you don't like it. I feel you. How you doing, Marcia? Is that Marcy? How you doing? Yes. No, I don't like it either. I feel you. But it's like again, it's making me feel though, like things are coming into reality. Like it's almost like that Wheel of Fortune energy to me. Like things are coming. It just may be slowly coming, like almost like Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Like it's just way like too slow. Like, can you speed things up a bit? I mean, it's kind of it's kind of like that. Like the Holy Spirit, like ancestors, angel guys, can you help us sister out? That's what I'm feeling here because things are really coming into order, but it's some level of strategizing that's necessary. So, but due to that, it's making you feel like things aren't going to work out. And hence the reason for the doubt and the anger, why, you may be feeling a bit upset. So we also have here, like I said, the emotions, right? Oh, also what I didn't show you is down here, we also have communication. We have the Ace of Swords here. So again, this is about victory. So just letting you guys know that. Victory and communication. It may not be as easy as you hope, but there is some victory here. So hopefully this will give you some solace. And then we have Two of Cups here in reverse. So some of you, and just based off of what I'm seeing here, I'm going to just be nosy real quick. Some of you really don't feel like a relationship is going to work out. I'm going to just put it out there. Some of you are not, I feel like you've been enduring for a long time, but I feel like this is an opportunity for you to do something different. Let me just see what's going on here because I see the Two of Cups here in reverse. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Okay, so this is that feeling of being in between. Like you're just not quite sure which way to go. It's like you're in the middle. Like I'm telling you, the energy, it's almost like you feel stuck. But what I'm seeing here is things are moving in order, but it just, again, just seems like it's not moving fast enough for my divine feminines. So I just want, so it's causing this pull on your emotions, this level of doubt, creating hostility, fear. And again, it's because of, it's like you've lost faith. I feel like many of you have endured this energy for way too long. In your mind, you're like, it's way too long. But I must say, and this is where Mama HP Marlana gonna come in. What I must say is, at the end of the day, you don't want anything's ready until it's ready. I just heard a ping, like the microwave, just went off. You don't want it until it's done. you know, kind of like your food, anything. Hello, go. How you guys doing, Felicia? You said, yep, feeling stuck. Yeah. But if you look at it in this way, like I said, like the microwave, that's what they're giving me. Like you don't want food until it's done. You don't want it raw. Like I know I had some today. I was trying to make some eggplant, Thai food or whatever, and it was frozen. And I had it in I had it in the stove on the stove, and I made some pasta to go with it so I could pour it right on top. And when I took that first bite, it was still cold on the middle. I had no idea. It looked like it was done. It was almost done, apparently, because it's not like I tasted the frozen bit in it. How you guys doing? Hello. Oh, hey, Lawrence. How you doing? It's like, you see what I'm saying? So I just want to make sure you guys understand that. Hello, guys. How you doing? So it's almost like it's just not done yet. And you want it once it's done. You don't want anything until it's ready. So if it's just not ready yet, and this could be a partner, this could be a circumstance, this could be the universe. To me, I'm feeling like the universe is lining up for things to happen just right. And I see it coming soon. And I'm going to ask the question just so you guys can see. But I really feel like you're not going to be here that much longer. Like at some point, and they're giving me like in a couple weeks. I'm hearing weeks. Like it's a matter of weeks. That's what they're saying. Like it's a matter literally of weeks. And I'm going to just do something really quick. When you're actually going to see something that's going to give you the impression like, oh, wow. It's almost going to be like you saw a sign that's telling you, wow, okay, so I think things are moving in a different direction, okay? But it is up to you what you want to do, okay? And then, so it's just really how you feel. But I do see things possibly going in a new direction for some of you as well, okay? But again, it's always in perfect timing, okay? So I want you guys to know that nothing is going to come to you earlier than it needs to come. It's going to be right on time. So again, the message here is really like in the near future, okay? But it's still up to you what you want to do, if you want to choose a new direction to go in or whatever, okay? So I just wanted to show you guys that. So it's soon. It's coming soon, right? Woo, okay. But I do see this hostility. I do see a bit of hostility. I'm just saying, y'all want to tell me what's going on? Why y'all so hostile? But let's go ahead and look into your emotions really quickly as well. So let's see. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Ancestors, angels, and God. Feeling the emotions. So this is about your emotions. So wow. I was just about to say something, and this is really like so on point to me. Look at that. This is about the divine, and I want you to see this. This is the divine feminine's emotions. This is embrace the divine feminine within you, right? So this is your emotions. So I was just about to say, like, at times we feel like, and I just had this conversation like the other day with one of my girlfriends. It's so funny that is coming up in this reading. When it comes to your emotions, when it comes to you feeling a certain kind of way, letting your emotions flow, I just need to let you guys know it's nothing wrong with that. It's a healing. It's going through the process. Many times it helps birth something into this life. It kind of reminds me of birthing. Like, of course, it's a little hard until the baby's here, right? However, it's coming about natural birth, with painkillers or with C-section, whatever it is, point is, it's some level of pain prior to you getting to that beautiful, joyous ending that is which your opportunity to see your child or where your child is coming out. And this is what it's reminding me of. It's reminding me of that pushing, that the tears coming out, the tears of joy, sadness, like all of it's just like kind of coming up, bubbling up to the surface. And as a result of this bubbling up, some of you may not want to deal with the emotions that's going with it. Like it's just bubbling up. But I just want to let you know this is also a part of the manifestation process. So when you're feeling, because you can want something, you can think about it, you can strategize and put things into place all you want. But it's going to require like, I'm not going to say emotion, because emotion is really a subset of what is of what's happening. So emotion is just how you, in which you're kind of bringing it here to form, bringing it, manifesting it here on the third dimension here, right? In 3D. So just if you're crying or something like that and you feel like this overwhelming need to release, that is something that you're needing to release right here into the 3D realm. So it's something that you're manifesting. And if you're holding back those emotions, in essence, you're holding back your blessing. So there may be something that you guys need to get off your chest. But I mean, I just find it interesting that this is here right in the middle. But let's go to the next one. So we have responsibilities here. So first thing that just came to my mind that Spirit is telling me is like, it's almost like you feel like you can't deal with your own emotions. Like, I have too many things going on. My emotions are secondary. Like, I don't have time for this. That's what I'm feeling here. Like, I don't have time for this. Like, you know, who has time to do this right now, right? So let me just check out something really quick. Let me get an aspect broken for a few months ago. Okay, I didn't get to see the whole thing, but yes. Oh, here we go. Hold up, it's right here. Wow, I love it. I wanted to see that message. Let me see what it says. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the healing process, it really isn't. It's no joke. When it comes to healing your heart, again, that's not something that happens over time. I mean, that's so funny. I just said that. That is something that happens over time. That's not something that happens immediately. Because you just have to think about all the things you've gone through. It's almost like your experience, your soul, your spirit, your being is holding in all these experiences, and now when it's broken, it's almost like you're having to rebuild yourself all over again. And that requires time, and that also requires a process, and that also requires you. Okay, Spirit just said also look towards what really made you upset, because that's where your lesson lies. So if things did not work out, they broke your heart, look at what is really what's really making you upset. Like, look at that. Like, there's something you're not seeing, that's because you're going to end up repeating the cycle, is what they're saying. So I'm just letting you know that. So be careful about that, just FYI. But in general, yeah, Spirit is with you. Embrace Spirit during this time. We have Spirit around us at all times, so you're never alone. So if you're feeling these needs of feeling like you're alone, you're doing everything by yourself, know that you're not. You're welcome, Michelle. You know that you're not, okay? Because Spirit is here for you. So I just want to get one more message here in regards to the last goddess message that we received, which is in regards to order. And it's so interesting because we also have strategy here, responsibility here. So let's just get a message in regards to this order. Clarify. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. So again, wow. Yes. So many of you are leaving behind this deceitful, maybe a deceitful situation. It was a situation some of you were in that was not reaping a reward. It was basically very draining. You have cornucopia of blessings and deception here in reverse. So whatever this was, and some of you are in this place of indecision on whether or not to move on towards your happiness, or, you know, I don't want to say or go back to this, but I think some of you may be confused that your happiness lies here, you know, that your happiness lies in the situation that was depleting you. Oh my gosh, my ears are getting hot now, guys. So just FYI, you know, I'm just letting you guys know that that's what the indecision is, because some of you are not quite sure if where you've been is where you're supposed to be, or you have a new beginning. I'm seeing the sun here, and I'm gonna look into this indecision again, because this is the second time we've pretty much gotten a message like that, where you're in between. There's something you're trying to figure out, and I see some strategy happening here. But nonetheless, what I'm just happy about is the fact that we have order here. Things are coming into order. Spirit is aligning things. So again, it's like you're in between. But I'm telling you guys, I'm really feeling like Spirit is setting things up for your highest good, you know. So wherever you was that was depleting you, wherever you were, it was depleting you. And so Spirit is interjecting here, okay? Let me take it an extra step further because y'all know I'm nosy. Let's take it an extra step further. Spirit is interjecting. Okay, so I'm gonna look into this embrace spirit. So feminines embrace spirit right now as well, because spirit is the one bringing things into order right now. So you may feel like you need to embrace a person. So funny because this came back out again. So spirit is helping you with this situation. Again, a love situation that's not going somewhere. I feel like spirit may, my. Okay. Some of y'all not gonna like this. Clarify this endurance. Giving up. Okay. Clarify this giving up. Oh, wow. That came out deep. Okay. I have 2 kings here so far. A queen. So I have a king and queen of pentacles. So that's earth. That's a earth sign. So I see an earth sign couple here. And then I also have a queen of air. I see 2 guys and a female here as well, just FYI. And then I'm also seeing, so it's almost like, again, someone needed to make a decision. I'm just putting that out there. Someone got a decision to make. Okay. And they're really conflicted. Okay. So this is confliction. This may be causing arguments as well. Some of you, it may be a father figure that you're having to deal with here. Wow. I just saw another queen of fire and rebirth. So again, we have brand new beginnings here. So spirit is helping you to take things to the next level. Oh yes. Okay. I want to say, this is what I want to say. I want to say, I don't want to say that. Okay, so what I want to say, for some of you, it is going to be the past person. Okay, and but let me just get clarity, because it's different for everybody. So I'm gonna just put it out there. I want to see, because I'm nosy. What is up with this? Because I do see this message of giving up, and then we're having a death and rebirth. So I want to look at this giving up, this message of giving up here, in regards to this relationship that the divine feminines may find themselves in. I'm gonna look at both paths because it really comes down. Wow, damn. Okie dokie. Okay, so some of y'all really feeling like, and I'm sorry because I am so hot right now. So this is like crazy. This is a major message that's coming through. Somebody really needs to hear this. So when some of you need to leave, and let this go. Okay. It's time for you to give up. It's not working. It's like all this going on. And so this is spirit interjecting, letting you know this is not going to work. This is not working. So some of you may be a fire sign or earth sign. And I do see some of y'all are probably married to someone or in a commitment with someone here, because I see the king and queen of pentacles here. But spirit is trying to get you here where your passion lies, get you to a passionate new beginning. Okay. So when I was looking at this giving up, spirit just reinforced it with release your ex. Okay. The time has come to clear your energies. Okay. So I just also heard a prayer. You guys might want to do a prayer, do some type of meditation, do some type of cleansing of yourself to release this energy that you're still holding on to. Tell me more about this ex. Why are they holding on to this ex? Wow. Okay, somebody might be expressing their love. Ooh, my. See, yeah. Okay, I'm telling you, I'm seeing 2 messages here. But I feel like this is like one person. Like this is probably you. Like whoever this is, it's like, it's a message of wanting to release, letting go of this chemistry, but yet expressing love and trusting that things are going to be okay. And when I see the 2 all like this, it leads me to believe it's like you got to trust about this old situation. There's a releasing that's happening, but it still requires you to speak and be loving while this is going. Like, don't be hostile in essence through this process. That's what I'm seeing here. But I mean, it just seems confusing to me, but wow, it's not confusing to me. Wow. Wow. All right, guys. You guys just got 3 like major messages here. So when I was saying it was confused, I'm like, hold up, wait a minute. It either is or it isn't. Like, what's up? But that's just me. But spirit, speaks through me. I'm just a conduit. I'm just a messenger. Look at this, y'all. Follow the golden rule. Treat others as you want to be treated. Do not be hostile towards this person if you're not ready for them to be hostile towards you, regardless if you guys are ending the situation or not. Okay, hello, how you guys doing? Regardless if you're ending the situation or not, do not show that bit of hostility. Let go, let God. And really the hostility is coming out because you doubting whether or not you're going to have a brand new beginning, whether or not things are going to get better. And I'm telling you guys, this is crazy. Look at this. Follow the golden rule. Don't do anything you don't want them to do back to you. Okay, don't set yourself up. And I just heard karma too. So be careful about that. Even if you're angry, remember, karma plays a big role too. Look at this. Learn from your mistakes, okay? Can you ask a question? Yeah, you can ask a question, but if it's a personal question, I'm not doing personal readings to the end. If anybody wants a personal reading, they need to contact, go to my website, Graceful. Oh, my bad. No, not my website. But the information is below. There's donation information if you want a reading. I can't see it. I was trying to do it at the beginning so I could organize, but I haven't organized. But if the email comes through, I will be able to see if the email comes through from PayPal. If you want to send a donation, then I could work with you that way. But I was trying to get them beforehand so I wouldn't be in the middle of the reading doing everybody's reading. So, but yes, guys, look, learn from your mistakes. So again, this is so you don't perpetuate the cycle. Okay, let me tell you something. So when you get angry and leave and you're just pissed and all of this and it's just and I'm not doing that to be, you're nagging. I'm sorry, my ears are so hot. It's not like you're nagging or anything. It's like because you're really angry. Okay. And if you're not processing your emotions the way you need to process your emotions, then it's going to come through in this angry way. And then you're going to feel regret. You're going to feel guilty. And then you're going to feel the need to go back into the situation because, oh, that's a word. Oh my gosh. I didn't know this was coming. Oh, it's like my mind is blown right now. This is like, somebody's going to send me a blow your mind emoji, okay? This is blowing my mind right now. But that's real. I mean, y'all tell me if it's different for y'all. But do you feel guilty after you done cut somebody out? Now you don't, you're upset. You see what I'm saying? It's like you've been so upset. You were so angry. You went off and now you're going back because you was like, I shouldn't have did that. I have a friend of mine, a very close friend of mine, and she was in an abusive relationship, and she would always blame herself when stuff went wrong. And I would say, but why? She was like, well, I shouldn't have did so and so. Or, I should have been careful. I should have dressed differently. It was all these excuses of things that she felt like she should have did in order to stop that process of that person, basically coming at her that way. Her husband. And I just want to tell you guys, when you do it a certain way in a loving manner, I'm telling you, the love will come back to you. So we have 2 messages here of follow the golden rule, learn from your past mistakes. And then look at this. I just love it. Number 3. Can you guys see that? I'm sorry. Can you guys see that? I'm trying to deflect it from the light. Calm is not a weakness. Wow. I mean, that's what I'm telling you guys. This blew my mind. I mean, all the messages that's in here. I mean, really, all 3 of these come together. This calm is not a weakness. This takes you a whole nother step further, right? You said no, it's blurry. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Let me just get a little closer here. I did want y'all to just see that because I just want you to see how these messages just come together. And it might be, is it backwards, y'all? I mean, it might be backwards on y'all end. But anyway. Oh, it is. It was upside down. Ha! Look at that. Oh my gosh. That is crazy, right? So that's again spirit. This is embrace that spirit. Spirit is putting things in order for you, and spirit is giving you the advice to follow the golden rule. Treat others as you want to be treated. Learn from your past mistakes. Do not do it because you're perpetuating a cycle. What cycle? What we're trying to do here today is break a cycle. Some of you may be in a cycle where you keep going back into the same situation, even if it's not the same person. It's still the same type of situation because it's something that you still have not learned yet. And so that's what we're trying to end here, breaking cycles here. And that's what the Libra new moon was about. And if you guys set your intentions, then hopefully you guys can see that. But reality is, this is the time to break these cycles, okay? Woo, that was a word. I'm telling you, that blew my mind because, think about it. All the times you're so angry and you go off and you're like, well, I got the right to go off. They shouldn't have did da-da-da-da. I hear you, but if you can't deal with the aftermath, it's almost like don't drink and act like you can drink like that when you really can't drink like that. And now you falling over and looking crazy. Don't act like you could carry it like that, but you really can't carry it like that. I'm just saying. You're like, I can take 3, 4, 5 drinks. I'm good. I'm straight. And then you tumbling out the club. I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there. If you can't handle it, listen, if you can't handle the heat, get out the kitchen. That's what it is, okay? I'm just saying. Okay, so let me get back here. So Spirit is asking you to trust. Okay, we saw a lot going on here in regards to, and that's why this expression of love is here. All while you're releasing. So you have releasing your ex. We also have here, there's a strong magnetic chemistry here that you're trying to break. And in the process, remain loving and trust that things will work out. We had faith come out here earlier. Have faith that things are working out because Spirit is working to put things in order for you. It's like Spirit is saying, this is my responsibility. Let me do it. Okay. And you're like, okay, but I just don't know. I just don't know if it's going to happen. Is it going to go down like that? Because I really am feeling emotional. I don't know if it's going to work out. So as a result of the doubt, now I have these hostilities. You know what I'm saying? But Spirit is like, I'm trying to bring you here. Whatever you was dealing with here, it's time for you to let it go. It's time for you to let it go. Okay. So, but you just have to trust. And trust me, it's hard. It can be hard. Okay. I don't say any of this lightly. Because I've been there, done that, got a t-shirt in it. Okay. Seriously. So I understand, I get it. I know it's hard. It's like you're having to face yourself. And by you waiting, you're having to go inward. You're having to sustain yourself. You're having to not count on someone else to fill a void that you have been waiting for them to fill. So it's again, this having an issue with this emptiness, because really in essence you need to fill it yourself. And you've been holding on in a codependent like relationship because it was something that they were giving you that you don't want to give yourself, or that you haven't been giving yourself, or maybe you don't think you should be, you should be giving yourself. And reality is it belongs to you. You should be giving it yourself, because when people give you stuff, I'm just telling you, let me just put it out there. It's true. When people give you things, a lot of the times, that's why they say give without any expectation. Because a lot of times people give with expectation, meaning they want something in return from you, whether it be your time, whether it be your freedom, whether it be your loyalty, whatever it is, they want something in return, which is why I always say, do not give anybody jack-ish if you want something in return, because when you do it, you're now holding on and waiting for that person to pay you back. So now you put yourself in a situation where now you're waiting for somebody to provide something to you because you gave something to them first and all that. Don't get me started into the science behind all this, but I hope that makes sense to y'all, okay? That's real. So you don't want to put yourself in a victimhood mentality dependent upon somebody else to fill a void for you, okay, Divine Feminines? So let's start looking at some more advice that's coming out. Woo, I'm telling you, I'm hot. Whew. Into whatever else is coming through here for the Divine Feminine. What is the advice for the Divine Feminines? Wow, I love this. I love this. You said it makes perfect sense. Good. That message is real. How you doing, Joy? How you guys doing? I see we have some newcomers. Thank you so much. Yes, guys, I wanted you to see this. This one right here is Quiet Retreat. Beautiful, right? Listen, it's time to disconnect from the outer world so that you can discern and process your true thoughts and feelings from your inner world. Create this quiet time for yourself and you'll have more clarity about what to do next. So for many of you that are in between, again, this is that time to kind of quiet yourself. Get rid of the kids if you have to. Get to a place where you have time to yourself. My daughter's in college and I have a lot of time to myself, but because I'm so busy, a lot of times I don't have time to process basic things, or even when it comes to emotions, I'm like, I don't even have time for that. Like, we don't have time for that. I got too many things to do, right? So this is saying step back from that. And honestly, I've been trying to get to the beach for like the last 6 weeks, ever since summer. I've been trying to get to the beach just to sit in a hotel overlooking the water, just so I could just be at peace. And I'm also trying to finish the book. But nonetheless, the point is, I've been trying to do that, and it's been hard. It's been difficult. But and so that's when spirit knocks you down. Now, I get messages from spirit physically, as well as through my mental and all that. I get all kinds of messages from spirit. So I'm just letting you know. I don't want to set y'all up. But what my guides do to me, they have me tumble downstairs and shit. Like, I mean, it's like I might cut my finger. It'll be something so small that's just a reminder. Check yourself, slow down, get back in order. Oh, thank you. You said in college. Oh yeah, my daughter's in college. Y'all don't remember the prom pictures from a few years ago? Yes, just to slow down. Yes, honestly. And that's what it's really about. It's about you. And by the way, I didn't have it when I was 12. I'm just trying to say that. Whoever that was, who that was. I did not have her when I was 12. I'm just letting you know. Because you're like, hold up, you young. How you got a 20-year-old? I know y'all trying to do the math. I'm older than I look. I'm going to say it 2 times. I am older than I look. But yes, I'm just telling you guys. So, I mean, if this has never happened to you before, it's happened to me, and you may not be even checking it. I mean, I have stitches in this finger right here because it was a time where I was so busy. I mean, I literally just cut my finger. Like, and I was just like, this is the dumbest thing. I mean, and it just seems so dumb because any other time it would never happen. Like, I know how to walk down the steps. I mean, but have you guys walked down the steps and you're so busy and you almost forget to take that extra step, or you're taking an extra step when there isn't a step or whatever? I mean, it's just crazy. So that's just one of those moments where spirit is just reminding me, slow down. Slow down, okay? Whew. All right, so I'm going to slow down right now because, I mean, Lord. Okay, so let's get you guys some more advice, and let's start bringing this to the close. But who's in the house? Who do we have here in the house today? Ooh, okay, one more time. Let's see, because I saw a message starting to come out. If you guys have any basic questions, I mean, for the collective in regards to the Divine Feminines, I'll look into that as well. Let's see. Now is a lucky time for the Divine Feminines. I'm telling you guys, look, wow. Okay, if this is not going full circle from where I started this video today, I'm just saying. At the beginning of this video, I made it clear that the doubt is coming from, guess what? You just not knowing, okay? Oh, you said, oh, how you doing, Felicia? How you doing, Monique? How you guys doing? Yes, a huge shift is happening. Yes, you said you hurt your back. Yes, I mean, just needing to slow down. I'm so serious. And it's because a lot of times we put everybody's needs before our own as well. Because I have like 3 jobs. I probably got 6 jobs. I'm just saying. I have at least 3 jobs, okay? And not to include, raising children or whatever, right? So all of that to say, it's just, you just have to take that time out for yourself regardless. That means you have to make time. You have to make time. It's just simple as that. You have to make time. Okay. All right. So guys, I just want you guys to see this, like the Bobcat Spirit. Bobcat Spirit is about life is a mystery. I started this whole reading off with the fact that the reason why the doubt is coming in is because you just can't see forward. You just don't know. You're just unsure, right? And that's kind of the issue. Hey, Ray, how you doing? Yes. Hey, I missed you. I'm glad you made it this time. Okay, so yes, the Bobcat spirit is talking about that mystery. So again, when we was in between worlds, you're not quite sure is it going to work with me moving forward or is it going to work with me moving back? But okay, it just was laid on my heart. God is saying, but what did you have when you were in the back? When was it when you were, if you go back, you already know. That was the message here. Learn from your past mistakes. What do you think is going to change when you go back? Okay. You're learning to let go. Yes. And I honestly feel like a lot of times it's that pull, it's that bond that you have with the other person. It's like almost like honestly, it's a cord. I mean, and I'm just seeing this cord, this attachment, this tethering, just like you're tethered to this other person. So when they feel you moving away, they move a little closer. It's like, and especially if it's like a twin flame type relationship or something like that, I'm telling you guys, like it's almost like you guys are going like this. So, but you know, you don't always have to be with your twin. You don't have to end up or wind up with your twin. I'm just letting you know, okay? Letting go is so hard. Yes. You're always in your head. Don't like not knowing. Yeah, I don't think any of us like not knowing. I'm letting go, letting God. Yes. But Ray, you have to give us all a lesson. I'm telling you, because I mean, I always say let go and let God, but I tell you, when you're in the thick of it, you're in the thick of it. And but when you face that, I'm telling you, when you face it, you can really identify what it is that you're really holding on to. You know, if you face what it is that you're really holding on to, it could be you holding on to what you thought they could be. Again, I'm honestly, I mean, I'm telling you, ladies, I'm just telling you, and gentlemen, I just want to let you guys know, making stuff happen, and now you have to sit down and chill. It's uncomfortable. It is. I just want to let you guys know that honestly, this whole reading is coming down to, and really, if you just watch the last bit of this video, you'll probably get everything. But if you don't understand, I suggest everybody watch the whole video. But if you don't understand, but it's coming down to this. You're looking for something that you don't have in yourself in someone else. So a lot of times we're holding on to that person because we may feel like that person's a good provider. We may be holding on to that person because we feel like they can give us something that we can't. Again, that father figure, whatever. You said you're in hermit mode now. Awakening finally. Good job. Good job. Awesome for you. That's amazing. And I'm telling you guys, so right now, but you've been doing the work too, Ray. You've been doing the work. You feel me? You have really been doing the work. So that's good. You got to do the work. And I'm gonna just put that out there. You got to do the work. So if just think about it. I mean, we have been conditioned to believe that they're supposed to be our knight in shining armor, our masculines. We've been conditioned to believe that we're supposed to live happily ever after. And let me tell you something. Once you realize that your happily ever after is within and not from without, then that's when you can really move how you want to move. Because I'm telling you, somebody don't want one thing, they want another. You can keep moving on to person to person to person, but it's going to be always something. It's always going to be something that somebody doesn't want to give you, that they want to control you with, or what have you. And really, it's about releasing these perceptions that you are supposed to do it this way, do it a certain kind of way. And that is what we're needing to let go of. Who are they supposed to be to us? Are they supposed to be something that we can't be to ourselves? Can I be my own knight in shining armor? Can I be my own savage? I love that Rihanna song, okay? Let go and let God. I love it. I love that Rihanna song, right? What was it? Something, anybody remember the lyrics? You say, yeah, but some will have a role reversal too. I'm doing a lot of studying with this. Yes. Okay. Awesome. Well, personally, I feel like everybody comes into your life for a reason, season, time frame, whatever, whether it be long or short, and they're here to play a role in your life. I've been doing a lot of my research. I understand what you're talking about, Ray, especially in regards to the soulmates. Soulmates don't just have to be males or your feminine or your male-female relationship, whatever, like your partner. They can be a friend. I mean, it's a part of your soul tribe, right? And so we're all here to play a role in each other's life. So really, it's like, what what role are they playing in your life to get you to trigger something in yours? And that's what I'm trying to just let you guys know. That heartbreak is coming as a result of them not doing something you needed them to do. You were holding on to them to do. Okay. Mirroring, yes. Yeah, it's a mirroring effect. Like that tethering, right? So there's something that you're holding on to them to do. I mean, whether it be for status, how you guys look together, what pisses me off, like one time I just went clean off when someone said in our like 40s, right? Oh, you guys look like you would have cute babies together. Really? That just sounds like some shit you say when you in high school, And I'm like, wow, 30 years later, this is what you're saying? Oh, we look like we're going to have cute babies together. Is that all you need? Is that all you trying to do? Really? Is that it? Like, and I was like, you know what? I don't need to have these conversations anymore. Like, I don't think I can have conversations in this group-like environment because I'm going to flick off because this shit sounds ignorant as hell to me. But at the time, I was burning up. I got to tell y'all, I was burning up, okay? I was burning up. I was like, hold up, wait a minute. This sounds stupid to me. Like literally, is this it? Is this all that we're waiting for? I mean, it's crazy. And so when I heard that, I was just like, wow, this is it. In my I'm God Oracle deck that I'm putting together, and it's a whole bunch of connotations behind all of it. It's talking about the God within all of us and the fact that we all have God within us. So therefore, we have this power within all of us, no matter if you're male, female, or whatever. Hence the reason why I call it I am God instead of I am Goddess. But in that deck, I have like 4 couples in there. It's like you coming into the world, you coming in as a child. There's another couple where you are reaching for that marriage because again, that's what you're conditioned to believe. And then there's another couple in there where the woman is literally feeding the heart spiritually of the man she's with, like literally healing that heart. And it's such a beautiful, and it's beautiful imagery. It's a lot of imagery similar to myself. And I can't wait till it comes out. And then the last imagery, you realizing the power that is you, which is God, that God internally, externally, all that is you. So again, if you're looking for someone else to fill a void in your life or to help you to look a certain way or to help you be protected even, I do believe that there's a level. Awesome message. We will all need that. Yes, the answer. Yep. Amen. I agree with that. Yes, if you're looking for someone to really fill that void in you, then I'm just letting you know, I don't know if you'll ever be satisfied. And if the other person is waiting for you to fill that void as well, trust me, there's going to be like, they'll never be satisfied. It's almost like, I want to say it's like an empty void. It's like you're feeding a void in someone else. And let me also make it clear to some of you, if you're not aware of this, a lot of times we attract people in the same where we are in our lives. So if you're still dealing with someone that you were with when you weren't as elevated, and now you've elevated, and now you're like, what has happened here? Like, what went down? Like, I don't understand why things so terrible, and why can't I get it back to where it was, and why can't I be fulfilled again, and why aren't we there anymore? It's because you're elevated, they're not, right? And so then you may be trying to pull them to your level of elevation, and they come and kicking and screaming, and all they're doing is taking and zapping your energy. So you're pouring into them constantly and then emptying yourself out in the process. I hope that makes sense. Okay. So just be careful who you give your time to. I always told my daughter, be careful what you listen to, be careful what you watch, be careful what you allow in your energy field. Definitely energy vampires. But you don't even realize they're energy vampires, right? A lot of the times you don't even realize that they are, vamping your energy, that they're vamping your goodness, your love, and taking it off of yourself. Have you guys been so crazily tired before? And you're just like, why am I so tired? Or you always upbeat when you're doing things you love, and you have all this passion, and maybe something great that you're doing that you really love doing. And it might be your job. It might be your creative venture. It might be you painting. It might be you cooking. It might be you doing ... And then somebody else comes around, or a couple days go and you're doing great, and then somebody reaches out to you and now you're exhausted, and now you need Starbucks, and now you can't get out of the bed, and now you can't that. I'm just saying, recognize, there's a reason why they need, and it might have been one conversation, it might have been a quick conversation, it may have been something that to where you ended up yelling at the end and hung up on them, and you're like, well, I hung up. Happens all the time to me. Yeah, be careful about that, because people know who to call, okay? That's why you have to learn to project. Yeah, learn to project that energy. Yes. Now, personally, what I do is when I have that energy coming towards me, whether it be negative, and again, sometimes it's masked. So you don't even know it's negative energy. You don't know it's energy that may zap you. So you just may need to just simply, this is what I do. I picture it coming towards me, and I picture it going away from me. So if I know somebody's trying to send something my way, I might even hear it. Like I see dreams of my girlfriends, of my friends. I remember one time when I was in an argument with one of my best of friends. Whenever she talked about me, I could hear it. I knew it. I would dream about it. I could hear it while I was up. And I would be like, okay, she's talking about me right now. Okay. She needs to keep my name out her mouth, right? But that could happen with anyone. But all that to say, when you're doing that, I just send it back. So if anybody's trying to put any ill will on you or towards you and all that, just picture yourself being protected. I do wear certain stones. As you guys know, I have crystals on my website. I have, and I'm going to go into the chakra that we need to kind of work on. So there's crystals for certain chakras. Once your soul don't have to take the bad energy. Yep, it's time to fall back. Yes, absolutely. Definitely fall back. If you can recognize it, then you'll know that you need to fall back. But if you're not recognizing it, and that's where it really comes in, because like I said, sometimes it can be so subtle. I'm telling you, it can be so subtle. And I think that's why Spirit is letting us know as divine feminines, calmness is not a weakness. Stay calm so you can stay level and balanced. Because as soon as they trigger you and have you going off, that's when they're now depleting your energy. This is how it is. You're here, they're acting foolish, and now they're depleting and taking your energy, get you in an argument, and now it's back to this. And you wonder why you feel so low. You wonder why you feel so tired, because now they've taken your energy, and now you get away from them. Your energy goes back up. You do whatever you need to do to get that energy back up. And here they come creeping in because they're like, oh, that energy back up again. I want some of that. And then they come back again trying to, and I can't believe my hands are doing this, but it's almost like a snake, who's looking for you. And it's like, now I want to zap your energy again. But if you can stay calm and balanced in the process, then you'll be good. Okay. You said you must have one living with me. You said... It is toxic energy. Absolutely. It is definitely toxic energy. So you just got to be careful about that. So I'm just letting you guys know that. I don't think I see any emails. I'm just checking real quick. So just FYI, I'm just checking. I don't think I see any. So I'm going to move forward with I don't know what I did. Okay. I'm just letting you know I don't see any emails. So if anybody had any readings set up, I don't see them right now. So just email me if I missed anything, or text me here if I missed anything, and then I'll make sure I get your reading out today. But let's find out what chakra we need to work on, okay? As a divine feminine, as we moving, okay, with this divine feminine. Oh, I love it. I love it, guys. Look at that. Amazing. Amazing. I love this. Isn't that awesome? So we have the crown chakra energy. This is the energy that we need to work on. Certain stones that you might want to use during this time would be a selenite. Let me see what I have here. I have something here. It might be selenite that you might want to use. I have one here to kind of help you, to stay balanced. Amethyst is a good one to use as well in order to remain balanced. This one here actually helps with cutting cords. This is black kyanite here. So this helps actually with cutting cord rituals. So if you're looking for something like that to cut cords, this would be a perfect stone to get for that. And this is really literally about cutting those ties, that connection that you guys have. This is definitely on a spiritual level. And then helping you to release that energy. Because I'm telling you, and I personally think a lot of us have it in our life and maybe dealing with it. And if you're dealing with it, it's because this is something you're having to overcome. This is a part of your journey. This is a part of your elevation. And once you get past this, then you can then elevate. But remember, although you cut the cord, you still have to go through the process, whatever that is, to heal. Okay. Okay. Any other advice for the Divine Feminine for this reading? Thank you, Holy Spirit, ancestors, angels, and guides. Wow. Sacral Chakra as well. So this is about, you know, your orange chakra. This is right here. This is your sacral chakra energy. Your solar plex chakra here, your heart chakra here, your throat chakra here. Then we have third eye. Then we have crown. So this was your crown chakra. So you have the crown chakra and you have the solar plex chakra. So the solar plex is so interesting. Not the solar plex. I'm sorry. The sacral chakra. The sacral chakra is literally about, you know, that nervousness. Again, this goes back to that doubt for our divine feminines, you know, walking in that power. It's this level of doubt that you may be kind of it's just holding you back. You may feel a little wishy-washy towards it. But if you can stay calm and remain balanced as people come in and out of your life, I think this will really help you, but it's going to be nervous. You may be nervous at first. And I think that's what this is really speaking to, that nervousness that comes with that. So again, it's like you're opening up to spirit with your crown chakra, and then you're taking care of any anxiety or stress that comes as a result of this relationship. Whew, all right, let me get the love advice, and then let's see what you guys are talking about over there, because y'all got conversations going on, and y'all just leaving me out. How y'all doing? Where you guys hailing from today? where y'all coming from? Or where do you guys live is what I'm trying to say. What state? Miracles and blessings. I love this. All right, Divine Feminines, this is what's being handed to you. Again, Spirit is working with you to release a lot of what's going on right here. Did you say when am I coming back on Sundays? Man, who got time for that? I will. I may. California in the house. How you doing? Houston, Texas. You know I'm from Texas. How you doing? I love it. Okay. Yes, this right here is about the blessings that are coming to you. So just open up. PA in the house. How you doing? You said don't play. Look, be more in the house. Hey. Yes. Okay. No, seriously. I am, okay, on Instagram, I'm there Saturday morning at 10 a.m. on Instagram, and that's talking about different ways of natural healing. It's called Goddess Living, and I'm on Instagram at the Graceful Healing Retreat Instagram Instagram page. So I go there every Saturday morning now. So, can I get a day? Can I get a day, Ray? Can I just get one day of rest? I'm just saying. Now, I will be working on you guys' monthly readings. I was trying to get them out over the last week, but it's just been so busy. So I will be working on your monthly readings for November. Some of you already have mid-month readings that ran from October through November 15th. So I just need to really do like the first 6 readings. I think like Cancer, Sagittarius, Virgo. Those are the ones that I need to do. Oh, you love the Instagram post. Thank you, Ray. Okay, so look at this, guys. Again, like attracts a like. I'm just saying. Like attracts like. So remember that. Be in the present and dream of the future. Again, this is that in-between energy so you don't feel stuck, okay? Then we have here, rest and relaxation is essential. Again, retreat. That's coming out again, my precious Divine Feminines. And this is in regards to romance. Lavish the one that you love with your personal attention and affection. Now, I'm hearing the person you love needs to be you. Okay. This is what this is here. Lavish the one you love with your personal time and attention. What does that mean? That means give back to you wholeheartedly. If you're lacking in any way, clarify this romance. Lavish the one that you love. Woo, Lord. Okay. So there's wisdom here. There's wisdom here. There's wisdom that you guys are starting to learn here about being stuck. So that's what's coming out right now. Some of you are feeling stuck in between relationships, but there's something that you're supposed to learn in all of this. Clarify what's the advice for this stuck energy. Thank you, Holy Spirit, ancestors, angels, guys, for this stuck energy. Endings. Wow. And at the bottom of the deck, healing. Okay, look at that. So this is definitely for you. Lavish the one you love with your personal time and attention. I'm going to get the angel oracles and I'm going to see what's coming up there as well. Because again, for some of you that are being very stuck right now, there's something that you've learned here and it's time for you to heal through the situation. But you just got to get out of this stuck energy and start your healing process. Okay. You say, I'm healing and loud, clear. You hear me loud and clear. Okay, good. I don't remember. Okay, I didn't see that other one. And some of you, it may have something to do with some level of integrity or maybe not walking in your integrity. So be careful about that as well. I'm not going to go deep into that. For those of you it applies to, it applies. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. Okay. Okay, so okay, so I'm seeing here. Okay, wow. Beautiful, actually. Okay, so again, I'm seeing truth. We have Ace of Swords out here again. A wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your process. Clear up communication problems with others. Some of you may need to just end it. Like you may be in between worlds because you're waiting for somebody else to end it or you're waiting for somebody else to make a decision. But I'm just letting you know, some of you need to just go ahead and make it so you can start your healing process. You have to end it so you can start to heal, really heal. But again, look at the core. What is it that you're really holding on to? Okay. Make bold, ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. Okay. So this is equivalent to Two of Wands. Okay. So this is again making a choice. So again, we're back to choices. You guys being in between worlds, making choices. And then what's so beautiful here is we have 10 of Cups, 10 of Raphael. Okay. Archangel Raphael or Angel Raphael. We have here love and blessings fill your life. Harmonious relationships with family members, happily ever after. So I find this interesting that they use the exact terms that I was just talking about earlier. When I was talking about the happily ever after, I was talking about kind of that fantasy of that, someone coming on their white horse and to come fulfill your life. And that's where I see all of this is. And I want to get clarity about this 10 of Cups. Love and blessings filling your life. Wow. You need to go, you needn't go through this current challenge alone. Help is nearby. Negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies. So that's for some of you as well. We also have justice that's coming around the corner for some of you in regards to what happened here in the past. So fight for justice and equality, a ruling made in your favor. Do not give up. We also have embrace your inner child, new friends, rekindle relationships, and children and childhood. So that's going back to the past. And then we also have here prosperity arising from wise planning. Time to take the next action step. Stay optimistic about your plans. We also have the moon here and the high priestess. So that's just letting me know that many of you are coming into this awareness, especially moving into this full moon that we have, the hunter's moon that's coming up October 31st. By the way, that is my grand opening online. So you can do virtual shopping for crystals, for herbs, whatever your needs are, herbal remedies. So I'm so excited. Jewelry, all that good stuff. And CBD. Just saying. Never forget my CBD now. Y'all know I made this CBD cocktail. So if y'all need a CBD cocktail, let me know. So we have the moon here. So this is an opportunity. The opportunity to improve your plan. So listen with your intuition for accurate guidance. Face your fears. I love this. And you will grow stronger. This whole reading has been about something you see in someone else that you feel like you can't provide for yourself. This is letting you know to face that fear. Face that fear and you will grow stronger. Whatever it is that you guys are running from, that's what you need to face. I just feel like I need a mic drop right now. Boom. Done. And then we have High Priestess here. She said, Blue Moon, can't wait. Yes, I can't wait either. Powerful psychic insight, reflection, and meditation that provides valuable information. So be at peace. So I love this, guys. I mean, I think the messages are starting to repeat itself. Some of you have some abandonment issues that you need to face. That is something here I'm seeing as well. You definitely have to look into your emotions. But if you're afraid of what the future holds, one, I would say face your fears. See what that looks like, what's going on with that, and then from there, then you can step out to the next level to, to take yourself to the next level. If you can face that fear before the hunter's moon, then I'm letting you know, blue moon, I'm telling you, it's gonna be amazing. This is a blue moon month because it's 2 full moons in the same month. So with that in mind, but it's the hunter's moon, which is the October 31st moon. And I'm just letting you guys know, I'm just telling you, if you can face that, then you have something beautiful that's sitting there waiting for you. I would say sit there, meditate, ask God, ask your spirit guides, ask your higher self. What is it that you need to work on? Be willing to look at it. Look dead in the mirror at it. Look in your eyes, ask for it, and just feel what comes up. It may be emotions. Spirit is gonna talk to you, and you're gonna feel it, and you're gonna hear it, and that's gonna be what you need to face. Some of you probably already got it right now, just because I'm talking to you. You already like, okay, I think she's talking about this. You know what it is. Don't act like you don't know. I'm just saying, you really do know what it is. And it's gonna be something so simple, and it's gonna seem so simple, and you're gonna be like, it can't be this. Yeah, it is. I'm just saying, yes, it is, and it's gonna seem so simple, and it can be easier than you think. But you just got to face it. That's all you have to do. Just face the divine feminines. If you can face that, then you don't have to worry about repeating this cycle again. So what's the name of this video? I'm just saying. What's the name of this divine feminine update? Anybody got any suggestions? I mean, it's deep. This was pretty deep, guys. I feel much better, though. I mean, the heat has gone away. The message has come through. It needed to come through. It's there. Looks like we got 11. Look at that. Y'all see that? 11 people watching. We got 11 likes. If you have not liked or thumbs up, please like. If you have not subscribed, please do so. If you don't follow me on Instagram, do that as well. And I'll also be back, But do we have any readings? I don't think we have any readings. I'm going to just talk to y'all for a little bit. I'm working with other healers. Okay. Inner child trauma that folks, yes, had to suppress all that. And you'll be surprised. Actually, there's a lot of trauma that people, honestly, we live our lives covering up, coping with traumas from the past. A lot of the clients that I have as well, a lot of times that's what it is. That's why I make sure I do my readings to where we're finding out the core. What really is the core that they need to work with, okay? I'm going to stop getting up, and I'm going to just move this a little closer so y'all just excuse me because I just can't see. So now I can see better. But what did you say, Ray? No one is alone. Trust me. No. And I think that, and honestly, I get that message all the time. Freaky Friday is a good title. Nah, it's got to be deeper than that, Michelle. It's got to be deeper, okay? It's got to be deep, okay? But no, yes, we're always, I had a dream. Before I found out that I was a medium, I knew I was always an empath. I knew I was clairvoyant. All of my gifts came one at a time. And I noticed, and I had a dream where I literally was walking around and I was like, nobody else sees this. And there were ghosts walking past me. Like I was walking just literally in the grass or something like that. And I was in the house first. And then I told somebody, your body's over there. I don't think you are alive, like your body's over there. I don't think you realize this. And so that's when I knew I was starting to come into the whole mediumship piece of my gift. And so and when she finally realized it, it was like, wow. And then when I left out of the house and I went outside, I just started to see all these beings that were just always all around. But and some of them didn't even know that they were still kind of in this state. And I was trying to speak, but some of them didn't see me. And then I turned around and I was looking around. I was like, nobody else sees this but me. And then I saw a guy who was like looking at them or taking pictures of them or writing about them or something like that. And I said, you see them. And then he ran away like, no, I don't. You don't see me here. I'm not here. And I was like, don't do me like that. Like, seriously. But then I came out of the dream. So I knew that's when I was coming into the mediumship aspect of but nonetheless, I just want to let you know, yes, you are never alone. And not only that, but we have our ancestors that are here with us. We have our own spirit guides that's like attached to us, our spirit being, and listening to that. So Ray, teach them. Tell them what it is, honey. Tell them what it is. But yes, I love it. Do you guys have any other questions about the divine feminine as a collective? I'm gonna start cleaning up because I'm about to get out of here. It's been an hour and 8 minutes. Yes. Okay, good. All right. Do you guys have any more questions? If you have any more questions, I got you. I'm going to clean up. Thank you guys so much for coming. I love to see you guys here. I love my Divine Feminine Talks. I'm telling you. I mean, it's not just, for you guys, it's for me too. And I'm always going through a lot of the same things you guys are going through. So just know I understand, I empathize, I get it. I know it's difficult to go through this journey. Sometimes you're just like, is this it? Is how do I, and sometimes, I've been to the point sometimes in my life where I've been like, just tell me what to do. Have any of you guys ever asked that question of your spirit guides or yourself? Like, what do you want me to do? I want to do the right thing. Just tell me what to do. Like, give me the answers. Like, give it to me. I will do what you tell me to do. And it's just, it's out of a place of frustration because you're just like, I'm just not getting it. Help me get it. And those are like the hardest times because it's like you really want to be better or you think you want to be better, but you just have a hard time really just getting there. And that's what I'm talking about. It's just really just getting there. Those are the times where I say, you're not alone. Those are the times when I say, definitely go find someone that you can relate to, that can kind of help assist you during those times, that can show you what you can't see yourself. You said my awakening was deep. Mm-hmm. You said that's me right now. Yeah. And you said I don't want to what? Hold on. I'm still having to get up. Y'all see this, right? And you said I don't even know how I got there. Okay, let me help you. It's because you gave up too much of yourself to where you really don't realize. It's like pieces of you are missing. That's what it is. That's what it really feels like. It's like you gave it to someone, and again, it's like I don't want to say you gave it away, but you gave it away. Because sometimes, I want to say, well, maybe you wouldn't, but you weren't empty before. This is something you literally gave away. You say, I'm going through this now too. Okay, good. Okay, wow. Yeah. So you just got to be careful because when you give away certain things, it's again like you're giving away the power, which then leaves you in a victimhood state to where you're dependent upon somebody else to do something for you. I'm getting my clarity good. I mean, you'll be surprised. Truths are coming out right now. Are you guys having dreams too? Because if you're having dreams, you'll be surprised. A lot of truth is coming in through those dreams too, okay? You'll be surprised what's coming through the dreams. Do your dream interpretations. You can look them up on Google, whatever. I like to tell people a lot of times when it comes to your dreams to look at how it relates to you. Like for instance, I was seeing snakes for a long time and I was just like, dang, it's like that. I got that many snakes around me. But it was, it had different meanings each time. One time it was like the Kundalini rising kind of snake. Slightly, I don't remember my dreams. Okay. Well, what I would do as a suggestion, if you want to remember your dreams, one, I used to start off and say, I want to remember my dreams. Literally, before I would go to sleep, I would talk to spirit. I do feel empty and alone from giving so much. Yeah, I know. And it's terrible. It's a terrible feeling. I found out someone, friend, was an empath. Felt good to have someone else. Good. And that's why I want to let you guys know, really, you're not by yourself. Like, there's people around you. You may feel like you're alone and things of that nature, but you'll be surprised at people that are around you that really, if you could work together. You said it'll be blurry. Okay, so if it's kind of blurry, you need to remember your dreams, blurry or don't remember. Okay, but even just that little bit you remember, if you can just, one thing I do, okay, is you can sit there as soon as you come out of your dream, because sometimes it almost feels like I'm coming right back into my body. That's how deep the dreams are sometimes. So it's like you're just waiting and you're waiting to get up. Like even last night, I was walking around here. I was looking outside. I was like, where's my truck at? I was like, okay, this ain't my house. You said now blurry. What's blurry? Okay, blurry. And you can hear people's thoughts. Yep. I can too. That's good. If you can, that's a good thing. I guess it's good if you like what they're saying. But I've been I've been on both sides of it, where it was something great and where something not so great. And I mean, just knowing, but long as you don't internalize it like it's your thoughts, because that's where I think a lot of people find confusion, because they may think, especially during the beginning of it, you may be taking on other people's energy, their sadness, their ... And it's not, you're like, I'm not sad. You're like, I'm not angry. I'm not but I'm feeling this energy and it's coming from other people. I used to cleanse the building before I would walk into it at work because I knew the energies there was so strong and I think someone was talking about work and just some of the energies or what have you, and you just got to be careful. So I would cleanse my space. I would cleanse the whole building before I would come in. You know, I'm powerful. I got it like that. And y'all powerful too. So do that. Okay. Also pay attention to the synchronicities. Yep. You said, I know my life soul purpose. Good, Ray, good. Do you want to share that here? Some people don't want to share that, but if you want to share that, you can share that here. I would love to know. But yeah, with the dreams, if you're having a hard time with your dreams, what I would say is sit there, like wait, like don't do anything, like just literally just sit there. You can sit up in your bed, you can continue laying down and try to go backwards. Because what I noticed with my dreams is they go backwards. So I'll remember the last thing that happened first, and then I'll remember what happened before that, then what happened before that. So you just want to remember, just get a piece of the last thing that happened, and that's what you want to hold on to, and then just go backwards. Also keep like a journal or something to write on right next to your bed, or you could dictate. I used to do that as well. I used to dictate into my phone, into my text messages, you know, because I would be so out of it. Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night. I want to say 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. During those times, I will dictate what I saw and then go back to sleep. That way, that was much easier. And then I would deal with what it meant in the morning. Okay, so try that. I hope that helps you, okay? But yeah, paying attention to the synchronicities around you, be careful of those as well. So that hopefully that'll help you. Grounding is important. Absolutely. Yes. Grounding definitely helps too. So when you're feeling this energy again, personally, whenever I feel pulled on and I feel like overly, I want to say just overwhelmed, I go outside. Even after doing some readings, like even when like I'm at a festival or something like that, and I have back to back readings, and some readings are harder than others, meaning it's the emotion or whatever that person's holding on to. Because a lot of times when I do readings, I'm cleansing as well. So I take on that energy and then I have to get rid of it. So Mother Gaia helps me with that. So I would literally go outside with no shoes on, walk around in grass. I don't care where I am. I mean, when I'm saying festival, I don't mean that I'm outside doing readings. It's really indoor, maybe a convention or something like that. And I go outside to the grass, find me a tree and hug it. That's what I'm working on now, how to keep myself grounded. Yeah. Sometimes you just got to keep doing it. Personally, you said I'm driving, give me a minute. Dictate it, Ray. But yeah, so what I do in order to stay grounded as well, because there's sometimes I'm just a little higher, a little out of myself, especially coming out of a dream state. So every morning, and this is something I may not tell everyone. You said I plant in my garden. I love planting. I love that. I'll pull weeds, whatever. Just going outside, getting in the dirt really does help. I don't tell everybody this, but some of the things that I do daily, I literally ground myself, heal myself every morning. I'm healing myself. I'm thanking God, my ancestors, every day in the shower. When I'm walking, I'm thankful multiple times of the day where I'm speaking thankfulness to the universe. When I see people on the side of the road and I feel like they may be in harm's way or whatever, or something happened in a car or accident, I give love. I throw them some green chakra energy of love and I leave it there. I don't hold on to it. I leave it there. I give love a lot of places where I go. And I really believe a lot of these things, these are things that I've been doing ever since I was young. I remember talking to my mom one time when I was like 8 or 10 or something like that. And they were saying how they didn't want to go to one of the houses because they were like, it's haunted. That's where our great grandmother lies, and that's where her grave is. And I said, well, if it's haunted, doesn't that mean that she'll be there to protect us? Like whatever it is, it's family, so they're not gonna do nothing to us. And she was looking at me like, like that didn't make sense. But that's how I felt. I'm like, she's laying there, her spirit is there, or maybe around in that vicinity. No matter what, we're protected, right? Because we got family, we good, you know. And so, and to this day, she doesn't remember this conversation, but I remember it. And I remember everybody looking at me crazy, like, she's crazy. Because they're like, that shit's haunted, and we're not going. So, but I mean, it was just basic. It was innate to me. So I would just say everybody needs to go back to the basics. If you could think of things that have like cut you off at the knees, it's most likely conditioning. It's most likely fear. It's most likely a coping mechanism. And if you can just peel back the layers. Oh, okay, I do that. I just started gratitude journal. Oh, beautiful. Gratitude journal. I love that. That's wonderful. Yes, a gratitude journal will help also. That is beautiful because then you can always put it out there. I literally, everything that I've been taught, you know, my healing with Reiki, the angel healing, the energy scanning and healing of the energy as well in the body, everything that I've learned. I've learned things innately, but everything that I've also taken on, I've made it my own. And there's a lot of things that I do a lot quicker than others may, because I'm just really quick with mine. I had a crazy dream a few weeks ago. You woke up crying, heart racing. Can remember it was this day. It was weird because I usually don't dream. I can't interrupt it. Do you remember what was causing your heart to race like that? That's happened to me too. I mean, honestly, with one of the snake dreams, because the snake was like holding on to my ankle, I was like, what the fuck? Like I came, like when I woke up, I was looking around my bedroom like, is there a snake in here? That's how real it was to me. I had even dreams with like anacondas. And they were jumping up out of the water, like, but what I noticed and the meaning was real for me. It was talking about me keeping still, recognizing that people may come at you, whatever. In this case here, there were snakes around me, people, you know, and it was about me just listening to spirit and being guided. Because what I realized is when I went here, I was okay. When I went here, I was okay. I was never got by snakes. It was so intense. Yeah, those dreams are scary, I must say. And when I have had those types of dreams, I can tell you now, I mean, you almost don't want to go back to sleep. I feel you. But you don't remember what caused that? What caused you to kind of get up and it's like what made you feel, have your heart racing like that? So always bring farmers light and dark environments and get attacked so hard. I am scared to show myself to others. I try to be quiet, but then I get so uncomfortable. I have to go. Yeah. Yeah, what I'm feeling, and I don't want to tell you this, but I feel like this is really on my heart. Everything is not for everybody. If it's not meant for you to do whatever in that space, then it's not meant for you. That's showing you that whatever's in that space, it doesn't want you there, or it's going to come at you. Let me tell you what happened to me one time. I was doing some cleansing work on my aunt who had been in an abusive relationship pretty much all her life, and she's been married over 50 years. You said it was scary and mind blowing. Yeah. And I tried to do some work on her, and I'm telling you, I almost got in a car accident. Like literally, that's how bad it was. And I was like, fuck this shit. I was like, I ain't dying for nobody. You know, whatever was going on there, it was cleansing because it was like she wanted to go, but she didn't. That's what it was really about. She really didn't. So that was her energy. I don't think that was the person she was married to or anything like that. That was her energy. You know, I want you to know that. So some people may not be ready to move, and you can't make them. You can't. And that's a part of being a healer as well. So if you're in these places where you feel like it needs to be healed, things of that nature, everybody's not ready for everything. And being a healer, you need to realize what you can help and what you can't. Certain things you can lay hands on, and certain things you're like, I'm not doing that. Y'all can have that one right there. And it was so interesting because shortly after, I think her sisters tried to help her, my mother, all of them tried to assist her to kind of get out of that, because she called them, and I'm telling y'all all my business right now, but but she called them. I should have said my girlfriend's sister, cousin said, but she called them and told them that basically if something happened to her, that it was him. And so, of course, they wanted to protect their sister. And they're like, okay, we got to make this happen. But I can tell you now, as soon as they start trying, she was like, you trying to ruin my marriage. But you got to think about, what did she have? That was all she had. I mean, that's where she finds her pride. That's where she finds her her worthiness. You know, it's in her marriage, her 50-something year long marriage. Parts of my life were like rewritten. Parts of my life were like rewritten and flipped all over. Everyone that is or were important to me were there. You're saying in the dream, part of my life. You saying in the dream it was like that? So everybody was there, but everything was flipped all over. So people were there, but it just didn't make sense. Is that what you're saying? You're realizing that now. Okay. Yeah. That's what it seems like, what you were saying, based off what you said. Like that's what it really seemed like. Like it didn't make sense. Mm-hmm. Learning to not take it personally. Good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Michelle. Yeah, Felicia. Absolutely. Ray. Oh no, who's that? Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh yeah, Ray. Oh, no doubt, honey. No doubt. You said sorry for the typos. I mean, I got it though. I got it. I think though. No problem. No problem at all. You say, yeah, it definitely was confusing. But see, that's also another reason why, sometimes if you write it down and then go back and reread it, I had a long, thick, I don't even think it's here. I had a notebook that was beginning to end, like of all these dreams. And when I went back and read them like a year later, it was deep. I mean, it's like you could see where you were a year ago. And the messages that were coming through, you're starting to see them now coming to fruition, some of them, or it's making sense now, or what have you. So it's almost like you're looking at it like a movie. So like when you come out of the movie and you watch, you're like, wow, is that really me? But sometimes you don't see it as being you. I just got confirmation from Spirit last night about me having healing hands. So I'm looking into Reiki. Good. That's where I started off, Ray. Reiki healing now to become certified. Yeah, that's where I started off. I started off with Reiki. So I did, I think I went up to level 2. But like I said, with all of my healing, everything that I did healing wise, I don't necessarily, I do call it Reiki sometimes so people understand what it is. But yes, my hands are healing as well. So that was the first thing I got into when I started with my gift. You said I'm still driving, my bad. That's okay. That's okay. I've done that for a few months ago, my dream journal, and I was like, wow. Yeah, it is mind blowing, right? Yeah, by you just looking at what's happening, because again, it's almost like outside looking in. There's certain things that I can see in other people that I can't see in myself. So I will call a healer that I know so I could get clarity. And Spirit will tell me, like, you might need some help. Let's call a friend, phone a friend or something. But I don't necessarily call friends, that you've grown up with and all of that. I normally like to call somebody who's outside of me, who does healing work that can see beyond me, and see to what my soul wants me to do, that kind of thing, or where I may be stuck or things like that. So I always phone a friend when I get to times like that, and I just don't see it. Because what I do think, honestly, is when we feel isolated, feel like we're the only ones, feel like nobody's going through this but us, then we lose faith. We feel like it's not going to work out. It's easy to lose it, which is why I kind of wanted to come here and started the channel on Instagram and things of that nature. There's a lot of forums you can go to where you can go with like-minded people, and I love that. You said, did you see my last message? What, the one saying that you was driving, or the Reiki one? The last one I saw, I just got. Yeah, about your healing hands. Yep, I saw that. Yep, I saw that. I said it. You didn't hear me, Ray? I said I started off with Reiki. Yes, I did. Okay, yep, I saw it. Yeah, so yeah, that's kind of what happened there. So yeah, I think if you feel isolated, then that's what happens. So I just want to let you guys know that if you're feeling isolated and alone, that's when things can take you over, and then you lose faith, and then you lose faith in your abilities, your gifts, and all of that. So if you can come together with like-minded people, soul tribes, people that think like you, find people that think like you, that definitely helps. That's all I can say. Because you'll realize you're really not by yourself. And a lot of times, and if you're in a group, you may be able to, that's why I asked some of you, how did you feel during the new moon or Libra season or something like that? Or did you feel that energy last week pulling on you? How did that feel to you? You know, those kind of things. So you have multiple people coming together, especially the divine feminine, who holds a lot of the strength of, you know. And by the way, the veil is of course getting thinner, coming towards October 31st. So and I just know now dreams have been off the hook right now. If you haven't been having them, look forward to them. About us being a part of the same spiritual soul tribe, and I guess we share the same gifts. Yeah, no, absolutely. No, I think we do share the same gifts. No, I saw that too. I saw that one too, Ray. Yes, I did. You helped me tremendously. I have seen auras last year, and I thought I was tripping. You said you thought you was tripping. I know. Like when you feel like you're by yourself, that's what you think. And then if you go ask somebody who knows you, who don't know about this, then they're gonna look at you crazy. And you're gonna be like, okay, never mind. Not to mention if you're in like a spiritual setting or anything like that, that also can kind of dampen things. If people have a different spiritual belief, then you, again, it's going to perpetuate the cycle that you really don't know what's going on. So all of that to say, I just think we all need to kind of feed into our gifts, feed into our knowing, just know that what you're going through, you're not alone at all. Okay. I'm just trying to step out on faith with my true self. Absolutely. And honestly, there's been some things that I've learned as of late that just happened as a result of my journey that you'll be surprised. That's up with it. You said, what's up with the divine feminine and masculine journey? How do I end the cycle? I told y'all how you end the cycle with the journey. I told you gotta face what it is that you are not willing to face. What is it that you're holding on to? And I'll ask the question again so you can see the cards again. But what it came down to, what is it that you're holding on to that you don't want to let go of? Find out what that is, and then you're going in the right direction. But just choose to go in a direction. And if you're not going in the right direction, know that all you got to do is turn back around and go in the other direction, if that makes sense. But let me find out. To end the cycle. Ooh, to end the cycle. Wow. Observe in silence and show that you care. Lord. Now that means two different things, okay? Because, you know, observing in silence, again, I think this is going to be different for everybody, so you just got to be careful. This is, again, about your journey. Again, what I said, observing in silence. Observe what it is in you that you're holding on to. You got to identify what it is in you that you are holding on to in that other person. Because it's a piece of you that's over there that needs to be back over here. And you're holding on to it because you don't want to let it go because they have something that's yours. So you got to take that back, own it for yourself. So whatever it is that you're not seeing, that's what you need to look at. Both parties must do the work. Absolutely. So you can't hold on to somebody and you doing the work and they're not doing the work. Y'all heard about my dream a few weeks ago. I told you guys a few weeks ago, I heard the Tamia dream. Listen to me. I heard the Tamia dream. I heard Tamia coming out of my dream. And that dream, it was called A Stranger in My House. The song was A Stranger in My House. Wow. I told you guys, you're going to have to follow your intuition about being stuck. This is about you stepping into your high priestess self, okay? Yes, this week has been emotional, starting on Monday and didn't know what was wrong with me. By the next day, I realized I was suppressing emotions I don't want to feel. Absolutely. And that is exactly it right there. Yep. Michelle, have I been calling you the wrong name? You know, I was calling you Michelle. I didn't realize it has an A on here too. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but absolutely, because both of y'all need to learn something, not just one. Yes, absolutely, you got the right. So I need to actually communicate. So I need to actually communicate. I don't want to say that now. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. It could be that you do need to. I don't even know if he's on the journey with me. Okay, so that's going back to my dream, and that's what I'm saying. So in the Tamia song, at the end, although you think the song is all about there's a stranger in my house, really at the end of the song, she flipped the script and she's saying, "Is the stranger me? Have I changed so drastically, and you remain the same?" And that's what I think you guys need to just be aware of. You may be changing, but if they're remaining the same, then there's a problem. Now, personally, what I used to do, and you guys can let me know if you did this, what I used to do is I didn't want to really confront the issue. I would just leave. Meaning, I would just leave. I mean, I don't understand how else I could say it. Y'all understand what I'm talking about, right? So if I didn't like something, I give an ultimatum, already know I'm one step out the door, already 1 foot out the door, and then I would just roll out. I wouldn't want to converse. I wouldn't want to have the conversation because I didn't want to deal with the arguing. I didn't want to deal with all the drama. I was like, I don't have time for this. He says, okay. Oh, Michaela. Am I saying that right now? I'm sorry. Yes, Michaela. I communicate with mine and the best back. And it backfired. Spirit was like, I tried to tell your heart. Okay, so that's what I did. I would definitely like not talk at all, and then I would leave. But what I realized was each time I was leaving, each time, you heard that, right? So it was being perpetuated. It was a cycle I was in. So I would leave, go, be free, come back once I was healed. And then you said, no. Dang, what am I saying wrong? Michaela? I'm about to say Ford. I'm about to say just Ford, okay? But yeah, so you just got to be careful because what I realized was I was perpetuating the cycle. I didn't want to deal with it. I talked till I was blue in the face. I was over it, and I didn't want to deal with it anymore. I didn't want to deal with the backlash. I didn't want to deal with the them seeing me vulnerable. I didn't want to deal with any of those things. So every time I went back, in essence, it was a new lesson I was learning. And then I got to a point where I was like, okay, my lessons are done, right? I mean, they're done now, right? I mean, are they done yet? And I just want to let you know that sometimes it's not done. And they come back around, because I had one time where literally God was telling me, my spirit guides were telling me, like, turn down the street, and then to call a person. And I was like, I ain't calling them. I mean, you don't know. I was dead straight. I was like, I'm not doing it. Make me. I thought I was bold there for a second. Make me. I'm not calling them. They need to call me. They're the one who da-da-da. They're the ones who da-da-da-da. You know, and I was refusing. Like, I was like, no, I'm not doing it. But I did it. First of all, I had a dream about the person the night before. So I already saw it coming, but I was like, I'm not dealing with that. Like, I don't have to. I'm not. And so when Spirit told me to reach out to them, I was like, I ain't doing it. I finally did reach out to them, and that person really needed me at that time. So it really wasn't about me so much, although I felt like it was about me, meaning I was personalizing it, you know. And because I was personalizing it, I didn't want to deal with the situation, right? So we got to be careful about personalizing. So when Spirit was sitting here telling us that we need to express our love, that we need to show that we care, this is about like not showing that animosity and all that. And that calm is not a weakness. It's like, you know, learn from your mistakes, move about it in a different way, remain balanced in this new way. You say, I can totally relate. I'm serious. I was like, make me. You not. I feel like Kevin Hart right now. Like, no, I'm not. Make me. Like, no. I was like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm like, I was like, they don't deserve to hear my voice. Like, they don't deserve my presence. I know that for sure. Why do I feel like that with a counselor. You said, hold up. You said, feel like I'm a counselor to him. Yes. Oh my gosh. Now that's a whole nother thing. I'm just saying, yes. But be careful with that too, because again, I mean, all I can say, all of this in moderation, follow your guidance. That's all I can say. But since you put it out there, I'm going to just say, remember, people got to do their own work too. So don't take it on as fully your own responsibility. I just had a situation not too long ago where someone asked me to show them what they were doing wrong. In essence, like, now remember, I was here too, right? God help me, give me the answer. What do I need to do now? And now they're asking me, and I'm like, so the last thing I told them after I tried to assist them was, now talk to God, find out what God wants you to do. Because I talked to God and asked God for guidance to guide me, not people. And they were coming to me for me to guide them. And I'm like, okay, and I know it's because I'm a conduit as well. But because of all the personal feelings there, it's also this need to detach. So I can help others better because of the lack of personal attachment, right? So again, it comes down to not taking the things so seriously. And there's certain things people may say in these counseling like sessions that you may not like, right? Or that they may be saying it, but then it, eventually you may take it personally, is all I'm saying. You may go into it like the counselor, like, I'm trying to be objective, I'm trying to help. But if there are feelings there and there's still some tie there, you may also get trapped and brought back into a situation and not even realize it. And in that case there, you just need to make sure that you're just careful. That's all I can say. Because it's going to be certain things that you can help them with, and it may be the communication, go over closure to what happened in the past, whatever, so we can move on to the near future. But then there's a piece that they got to do themselves. So then, and I'll use this as an example. Somebody I know who was married, the first time, husband had said that you're the reason why I went back to college. Like, I'm only in debt because you made me go back to college. And I was like, I mean, not me, somebody else, a friend of mine, said, what? Like, you're mad at me because I tried to help you and you didn't have to work or anything? This is what my friend said, right? I hope y'all not confused by what I'm saying. Anyway, next. What you say, Ray? It backfired. It normally is rejection because he refuses for many reasons. He might be asleep. He might not. Spiritual journey. Exactly. All these different reasons. Absolutely. No doubt. No doubt, Ray. Yeah, they may not, it may not work for different reasons because they need to now work on themselves as well. So sometimes you also need to give them time. Let them do it. You said somebody else. Yes, somebody else. Y'all heard me. Somebody else. But no, seriously, no, yeah, everybody's not ready for that. And again, it may not be your responsibility to get them ready. Sometimes you may feel like you taking them kicking and screaming, and you're like, hold up, I'm not trying to take you on this journey kicking and screaming. Like, either you want to be here or you don't. Either you want to go on this journey or you don't. But if you don't, I can't carry you because I'm on my own journey. You got to put on your mask first. You got to put on your mask before you can put on somebody else's. Okay. Maya gave me his energy so I can do the healing through me. Exactly. Yes, Ray. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. So they could do the energy work through you for him. And then it tires you out. I didn't know because he was, hold on, I'm trying to get the message back. Awake before me once. I woke up like my brother. Not happening, but I'm here. What? I don't think I saw that part. To here to help heal and guide you because I'm a spiritual angel. Amen. Okay, hold up. In my case, I was just hearing surrender over and over again. Good. Okay. But never give up. Okay, so explain that again, Ray. Hold on. I know you was driving. I didn't know because he was awake before me. Once I woke up, I was like, nah, brother, not happening, but I'm here. Nah, brother, but not happening, but I'm here. Oh, because you wasn't going to, right. So you wasn't going to do it. Was that in your dream though, Ray? Was that in your dream? Because you do have to be careful. I'm telling you, they will zap your energy. And it's again because they don't want to do the work. So you can help to some degree, but you just got to know your limitations. That's all I'm going to say. At the end of the day, you got to know your limitations, what you can and cannot do, what's your responsibility and what is not. And let me make it clear. Sometimes you're going to feel like I feel like a nervous energy when I don't need to do it. Like if I feel open and I'm loving enough at that time, and if I have the energy and God says it's okay for me to do it, then I'll do it. But I tend to have issues because a lot of times, because I'm an empath, they don't feel like they need to communicate. They don't feel like they need to verbally communicate certain things, and they take for granted that I know how they feel, because I do. And so I was wrapped up in a cycle where I did not, where I wasn't, where they weren't communicating, but I was, and I knew. You said we need a Zoom meeting. I'm down with that. I actually am down with that. Let's try it. I get upset. Don't ask me if you don't want to get the truth. I hear you, Joy. I hear you. But and I would say the same thing. I mean, I even said that to a girlfriend of mine one time. I said that to a girlfriend of mine one time who kept asking me for advice, and this is one of the ones that was in a abusive relationship. And I just gently told her, like during brunch one day, you know, sweetheart, I don't think you want to have this conversation with me. I don't think you can handle what I have to say. And I don't want you getting angry because of some of the things that I'm saying. No, I'm down with it. Felicia, who's that? Felicia? No, I like that idea. I'll put it out there. I actually like that idea. That way we could all see each other and we could really talk. I do like that. I was thinking about doing Zoom calls, but I was going to do it for like classes, but we could try a Zoom call and see how it goes. Because I think that would be fun. That would be fun. The way I would have to set it up, because I've done it before for like other type of classroom settings, or I've done it for like, you know, people who I was interviewing or being interviewed by, using the Zoom. But I just need to make sure everybody that comes into the Zoom is serious, because I don't want any trolls, because we have trolls that come through. I may have to, but see, with something like that, I would probably have to just tack on like a $5 fee or something like that, just to kind of set everything up, get everybody in there, make sure everybody wants to be there. Because when I put out stuff like that, you'll be surprised. Like even when I come live here, we haven't had any trolls today, but I deal with all kinds of backlash, whether it be in comments or what have you, in regards to what I do. So I tend to not give my energy freely, nor do I allow people to come into my space that don't want to be there and think they're going to trample all over my people either. So if everybody's willing to pay a small fee, I don't have a problem doing that. I love that, actually. He said, I told him I'm not. Open your mouth and talk. I know that's right. I said that one time. I think I said not that. I was like, do you think I'm psychic? It was like, do you think I'm psychic? Oh, I like it, Felicia. Everybody else can match that. But yeah, I'll put it out there, and then maybe it just needs to be a donation of some sort with like a minimum, and then everybody can join. But I do like that idea, Felicia. I think it's a great idea. Okay, excuse me, everybody. I'm down. Okay, well, what I'll do is I'll set it up. I'll set it up. It's probably gonna have to be at least a minimum. I'm gonna have to figure it all out, but I could probably set it up by next Friday if y'all are down. What I would do is pick a different day, because I want to be here on this day, but or at least on my Fridays. But I could choose probably next Friday. Oh, hold up. Word. Actually, no, we could probably do it next Friday. So I will put something out. If you guys follow me and subscribe, make sure you subscribe. What I'll do is I'll put it in the community section. No, the full moon is not until Saturday though. So I think Friday will be good, but that'll be close to the full moon. Saturday I would do, but next Saturday I have my launch. And so I'll be doing other lives on that day. You said I'm a text, so I can help Totally down for that. Okay, I love it. Okay, I love that. So what I'll do is I'll put it out there, and then we'll see how many people come in. So I'll ask for the donation, and then we have to have at least, I would say, at least 2 people on it. And it depends upon how many people are there, will depend upon how long I'll stay on. So we could just talk about different things or what have you. We could do a Divine Feminine live reading and maybe pull for each person too. So if we do that, I think that'll be fun, and that everybody could get a message specifically from me with that. And then, I mean, it'll be something quick, but I'll try to make it quick. Let me put it that way. I'm gonna try to make it quick, but y'all know sometimes y'all be pulling it all out of me. Goodness gracious. But what I could do is do that, and then we can kind of figure out, and those who want one can get one. Those who don't, they don't have to. But I love it. I love it. That's a great idea, Felicia. Let's do it. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll put it out there. I do have a business Zoom, I think, to where I can send out a link to many people. I think it's 30 minutes. It's a 30 minutes max. We could probably start out. Yes. Okay. I hear y'all. I'm down. We could start off with 30 minutes and then just see how it goes from there. But I do have my live. That's the only reason why I really don't want to make it too long. So we might need to move it to a different day, but I like Friday. But Friday, I'm getting ready for my Saturday, everything else that's going on Saturday. What time you work? Well, right now, what time is it? We started at 6 today. What time is it now? Is it going on 8? So it must be going on 8 because it's like an hour and 50 minutes right now. So it must be going on 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So I would like to keep it around 6 o'clock the same. But I think it just depends upon how things are going. 8 o'clock. Yeah, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard. Okay, so yeah, it's almost 8. Yes, you're on the West Coast. So, and you was driving home too. So, I mean, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time may work. If we do it at 8 o'clock, that way I should be out of the street by then, because I definitely have to get ready for the grand opening Saturday, and that's going to be a lot. I'm thinking either do Sunday. We could potentially do Sunday, though. It's about to cut me off, guys, so I'm just letting you guys know that. We might have to do Sunday. Maybe Sunday morning might be good, because I was also going to bring in another healer as well. There's people that I train on readings and to follow their intuition. I've been trying to help y'all too, over on the channel in general, to, and I will put out different challenges of people following their intuition, so you can learn how to hone in on your gift. Sunday's good. Yeah. I'm hoping, but see, I'm thinking Sunday, but I'm also hoping that Saturday night is not going to be off the chain, because we're having a full moon ceremony. We're going to have the goddesses over here, so we're going to have a good time. So you said Soul Sunday. Okay, can we do like a 6 p.m. Soul Sunday, or we need to do 12 o'clock in the morning, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time? So I'll put it out there and see who, I'll put it out there. I'll put out maybe some questions. What's the better day? I'm thinking Sunday if we're going to do it next week. Otherwise, we could just do it the following Friday. But I didn't want to wait too long, because I like to do things when I'm feeling it and it's hot. I love that. So I'm thinking Sunday. I'm thinking this upcoming Sunday, the day after the grand opening. And we'll do that. So if you guys want to follow me over on the grand opening on Instagram, we're going to go live a little bit there, so you kind of see some of the stuff that we're doing. You said you were at work when I started. Okay. Yeah. So that's what I'm thinking. 8 o'clock Eastern. Oh, but if it's Sunday, will you be at work Sunday, Ray? Because I did want to bring in another healer. So I'm training different people. So I've been working with different people on their gifts and teaching them how to read tarot and different things of that nature, but really mainly honing in on their gift. So I was going to bring a goddess in on, yes, it works for me for, what you said, 5 o'clock Sunday? I was talking about 12 o'clock Sunday. Is 12 o'clock Sunday good? Sunday is good too. Okay. So I'm thinking like Sunday, Eastern Standard Time, 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We could do a live Zoom. And that way we can really talk. Because sometimes you're right. When I'm trying to read these messages, I'm telling y'all, I'm passing some of them. I'm trying to read them all. But I felt like I did good, though, today. Didn't I get most of y'all? I think I got most of y'all. I think I got most of y'all messages. But I was going back and forth. I can't tell you that because it leaves. So so I think that'll be fun. So let's try for next Sunday. I'll put it out there on the community board for Sunday and let people sign up. Yeah. Talk about, yeah, I love that. I love it. Yeah, so I do have somebody that's coming in that I'm training, and she will be coming in November. I was going to have her come on the lives on November, and we were going to use Zoom, but I was going to have her come into the chat first and provide additional messages to you guys. But I do like the Zoom idea, so I think that'll be awesome. So good. So you guys got my messages. Yay! I did good. Woo, woo, woo. All right. Let's do this. I'm down. I'll put it on the community board, guys. Thank you so much for coming out. I love you guys. I love talking to you guys here today. We got to do this again. Actually, we're going to do it on Zoom. So I'm going to live up to my promise. We're going to go for Sunday, next Sunday. So that's November 1st, right? So that'll be right after the full moon. And I look forward to seeing what happens anyway, because full moon, everybody was saying on October 1st. Now, Ray, you can let me know what's supposed to be going down October 1st. Everybody's been saying November 1st. November 1st was going to be off the hook. You said you off on the weekend. Good. Okay. Everybody was saying November 1st was going to be off the hook. Like there's going to be this major change. And I probably should have I might still do a October 31st full moon reading because this is going to be a major blue moon. Okay, I got you. Yes. I mean, you just got to come down here. Come down here. I'm just saying. The retreat is always open, even during COVID, although I'm not really working during the retreat, but I'll make a special exception. But yes, guys, so I enjoyed you guys. So I look forward to seeing you guys again soon. And I'll put that message out there. All right. I love you guys. Thank you, Ray. Thank you, Felicia, Marsha. Michelle, I'm gonna just say Ford, and everybody else that was here. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys. Blessings, love, and light. Bye. Yay! See you guys. I had so much fun.